If you take your grandma's fur coat, your darkest shades, smudge your eyeliner, and throw on some gold hoops, you'll have the latest micro trend on TikTok going mainstream. The mob wife, bonus points if you poof your hair. The clean girl aesthetic, which came around in a time after the pandemic, when women felt the need to return to calm, placid, and peaceful looks reflecting quiet wealth, is out. And this time, the trend is loud, it's messy, it's in complete defiance of the simple clean girl look, all about new money and living above the law. But the internet is divided. Is it cheap? Is it making fun of New York Italians? Why are we changing trends every 5 minutes? Well, today we're getting into all of it and highlighting how these micro trends may be pointing to a huge scam, putting your wallets, your mindset, and your style at risk. Welcome to The Swish, where we analyze trends, traditions, and lifestyle for an elegant and inspired life for young women looking for a little more than modern culture feeds us. For more of this content, make sure you like this video and subscribe. Since 2022, everything has been about the clean girl aesthetic. You know those girls with the slick back buns, the dewy makeup, platform Uggs, the puffer jacket, probably a cold pressed juice, a total Hailey Bieber look. Well, as usual, the pendulum has swung the other direction. And we have the total opposite. Dark colors, messy looks, and furs. Seriously, we can't forget the staple piece of this look that's making PETA lose their minds. So I recently talked on this channel about the bow trend and how sometimes trends reflect something bigger happening in culture. So make sure to check out that video if you haven't yet. But the latest mob wife micro trend says something about young women today too. And there are a few things to know about this latest Sopranos-inspired, dark-themed trend, especially in light of elegance. So first, trends. They have historically been cyclical, and often new fads harken back to styles that were rejected and marked as never again. I mean, what were we all thinking in 2014, or when we all shaved our eyebrows really skinny? But since the rise of social media, there is something new called the micro trend that never really sticks around for too long. It's like that one green sundress that everybody had from TikTok, dad shoes, or particular items like that Dyson hair wrap, which was really popular around Christmas last year. But micro trends never last very long. They aren't like the bow trends or the clean girl trend, which has stuck around for a year plus. Micro trends leave almost as fast as they came, and this leaves many girls whiplashed and totally confused as to what is in and what's out. These trends usually start on TikTok, and by the time that Target and Walmart and honestly mainstream media have caught on, it's usually a little too late and it's kind of dead by then. Never in history have trends been created and then died so quickly. Social media is a huge culprit for this, obviously, and I could go into that in another video, but it really is fast fashion and the fast fashion industry that is the biggest issue. Fast fashion groups are the mastermind behind TikTok, who work day in and day out to find the perfect virality equation to wreck young women's emotions and make them feel like they have to purchase their plastic clothing from exploitative manufacturing in order to stay with the in crowd. It really is a wicked scam. Shein, if you're familiar with that brand, is a perfect example of this. They very quickly became the most profitable business in their category in 2022 with their cheap, trend setting designs that have thousands of new trends on their site every week. And they blast social media just hoping that something is going to go viral. But they've actually done this for so long that they're actually able to tell exactly what's going to be a top seller before it's released. It's a literal science. The author of The Psychology of Fashion by Carolyn Mayer, which is an interesting book from the London College of Fashion, she dove into these ramifications of this exact issue and she put it really well. She writes, The desire to buy trend after trend isn't about attention span, it's about habituation. When we experience something for the first time, it excites us and gives us pleasure. But with repetition over time, the pleasure dissipates because we habituate to the experience. Big clothing, as I like to call it, just like, there's big tech and big gov, it's manipulating young women at a scale like never before to purchase their cheap clothing by weaponizing fitting in, more so than any other time in history. Put simply, we follow trends because we want to be liked, we want to belong, but over time it gets old. And all of this is no different for the mob wife. So, in early January, very recently, 28-year-old Kayla Trivieri declared that 2024 is the year of the mob wife. Clean girl was out, and the sparkle, glitz, and glam was it. And she'd created a movement. Within days, it was viral. Searches for vintage fur, not faux fur, surprisingly, it skyrocketed, and now girls everywhere are racing to find one of these vintage furs for themselves. And this was just in time, too. January 10th was the 25th anniversary of The Sopranos, and an inspiration for this aesthetic. And the executive producers at HBO Max swear that they had nothing to do with it, but the comparisons are clearly there. And honestly, I would not be surprised if they really had nothing to do with it. All the trends that we've seen of late have returned to a late 90s, early aughts aesthetic, but it hasn't just been our clothes. Movies have been rebooted like never before. Mean Girls hit theaters just a few weeks ago, which, by the way, that movie really flopped. Let me know if you want me to discuss that. Spider-Man just closed the trilogy on a second remake, and it had a huge success. Wonka was just released as a prequel to the classic chocolate tale. Barbie was obviously nostalgia on steroids. So many old songs from the 60s and 70s are trending again. There's something deeply moving about Gen Z, millennials, and nostalgia. We yearn for a simpler world, something of meaning and substance to tie ourselves to. We're so tired of being told that the world that's been left to us is falling apart, and we yearn for something comfortable and familiar, even those of us that are on the edge of the culture war. In 2001, cultural theorist Splitiana Boym described modern-day nostalgia as, quote, a mourning for the impossibility of mythical return and the loss of an enchanted world with clear borders and values, end quote. There's actually a word coined for it, nostalgia, combining new and nostalgia, using the past as an inspiration for something new. And it's women like me who are in our early 20s who are nostalgic for only a few decades ago. Like 2014 to 2016 have already been considered nostalgic. So young women have taken the comforting nostalgia of the fur coats they saw their grandmothers or their mothers wear in the 80s and the 90s, or maybe it was just a mom on TV at that time, and it feels comforting. We're yearning for something deeper, something more than ourselves in culture. But young women aren't going to feel something deeper just by wearing a coat or smudging their eyeliner. They might for a moment, until the next thing comes along next week, but it's absolutely exhausting to keep up with these things. But you don't have to. I hope you know that. All the elegant women I've admired have never ridden the roller coaster of trends. In fact, their identity is in something so much deeper, and it's totally unique to them. They have particular values that their identity is rooted in, and these trends aren't the foundations of that. As Gen Z, our generation feels lost, anxious, and confused about what's ahead. But I think we're actually one of the most profoundly creative generations in history, with the knowledge, resources, and technology at our disposal. We feel a desire for times that we've never lived, but that doesn't mean we have to follow trends just to fit in. Some, maybe, bits and pieces perhaps, but that's totally against the grain. of what women who have embraced classical womanhood have done. None of them followed trends to a T, but struck out on their own and stuck to their personal brand. Don't waste your time, your money, or your energy on trends just because they look good. By establishing a personal brand, which will naturally evolve over time, sticking fastly to your values, admiring tradition, and deep, meaningful, important things, you will be remembered and impactful. Don't let these big, fast fashion houses scam you out of money with lies about how you can fit in. On this channel, I talk a lot about sustainability, but not the climate change, Green New Deal type of sustainability. I mean creating an elegant world that is simple yet profound and sets you apart from the masses. This is a bedrock principle of elegance, and exactly what the mob wife trend goes against. Saying that, feel free to grab a fur. They are extremely stereotypically elegant, but without the roots of classical feminine elegance, it will never mean anything. We must separate the aesthetics of trends from the values of femininity. Just like how many of the women who last year were baking bread at home and putting pictures of that on Instagram are now smudging their eyeliner and putting on black-heeled boots ready to act like their husband is in prison for fraud. We have to have something much deeper than just trends, something establishing and wholesome. I believe that classical feminine elegance can guide us there in an age of uncertainty. Now, if you're not sure where to start or trying to figure out what I'm saying with all of this, I wrote an ebook about all of this, and I'd love to share it with you. Just click the link in the description, and I'll send you a free copy of my ebook that walks you through the 4 principles of elegance to help you stand in any room, impress anyone, and thrive in your calling. So, what do you think of the mob wife trend? Do you like it? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on mob wife trends, aesthetics generally, and the big fast fashion scam. Please don't forget to download the Ultimate Elegance Guide for free. You can just click that link below and I'll send it to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.